Hey, energy party people. Yeah. Sorry. I just kinda had a last minute emergency. It's all right. So while we're waiting for the crowd to gather, okay, no pushing. There's room for everybody. Just watch the space with my friend Paulo Santos. The space. In case you're wondering if you love this song so much, it's called Acoustic Cinematic. That's Junior. Yeah. How do I get this on like okay, well, that's enough of that. A little smoky. Excuse me. Woo! Cut the music. Okay, so hey, energy party people, welcome to another rousing episode of Magic Mondays. Hi, Yvonne. I'm glad you're here. And Yvonne, since you are here, let's do this. Da, da, da. Yvonne is in the house. Check her out. Okay. And Yvonne, isn't it cool that Memories book is able to be pre-ordered today? So we have a friend named Memory Grims, and she is the author of a now finished and ready to be sold book called A Home for Hickory. Um, and it's a children's book, and it's adorable. Oh, hi, Lee. Oh my gosh, Lee's here. Okay, first things first. Okay. So, A Home for Hickory, God, I hope I'm not getting that wrong, but it's her take on a story she's told her little boy in a song, I guess. Yeah, anyway, it's a take on Hickory Dickory Dock. That's not obvious, and why would it be obvious? Anyway, sorry, I am all over the place. Blah blah blah. And Yvonne says it best. Woohoo! I'm so happy for her. Yeah, Yvonne, someday that's gonna be us. Um, our books will be ready. Anyway, so Mimi says hi, and that's right. It's theme song day. So Mimi's theme song, here we go. Do, re, me. I love you. You're awesome. All right. Well, that's Mimi's theme song. Who else do I have a theme song for? Oh my God, Lee, if I would have known you were going to be here, I would have made you a theme song. Well, tune in next time. Yeah, we'll get to Lee in a moment. But Karen, haven't seen Karen for a while. I believe you've been traveling. So it's lovely that you're here. Karen, here's your theme song. Karen. I'm Karen that you're here. Hey! My 2-second consideration theme songs. Um, yeah, so Lee is here, which I'm excited about. Yeah, Lee is a very, very special girlfriend. Once upon a time, not currently. No rumors. But old girlfriend from high school. And yeah, so I think of her as kind of my Doug. Rest in peace, Doug. Yeah, who died earlier this year. But anyway, no, don't read into that, Lee. That sounds weird. But I'm excited she's here. Um, yeah. Yeah. So from one of Dave's special ladies to another, I'm so glad you're here. Anyway, yeah. Oh, okay. And Karen's coming in with her critique of the theme song. Good answer, Karen. Good answer. If you don't like your theme song, anybody, I'll give you 5 good reasons why you should enjoy your theme song. Anyway, I'd love to have a theme song if somebody gave me a theme song. So, anywho, so welcome to Magic Mondays. Oh, I kind of had a sponsor the other day. What was that? Oh well, who cares? Too late. Um, yeah. So, the latest from the poll. So, if you're not aware, if you haven't seen my post on Facebook or were here last week, um, we put in a stripper pole. And our bedroom is like where our house is very quirky. The ceilings in the living room go up to the top of the second floor, vaulted, I guess you'd call it, in the biz. But really is our bedroom or maybe the garage. We didn't have to go to the garage because we were able to make it work in our bedroom. And I know that sounds super sexy, and maybe it will be at some point, but yeah, not yet. Well, I don't think so. I can't speak for Dave. I'm just learning how to get strong. I've never had a lot of upper body strength, including like back to grade school and being in PE and those horrible like presidential physical fitness tests or whatever. You have to run and do all kinds of shit like a pull up. Yeah, I don't think well, I'm sure I was never able to do that, even as a, oh, Coop didn't get my message. Coop didn't get the invite, so Coop, how am I going to do this? I'm really sorry I have to be doing this right now, but there was some weirdness. Ugh, weirdness with the invites. Okay, copy to clipboard. I know this is really awesome. I'm so sorry. Just listen to my voice, and I'll tell you about the poll. Okay, so sending again. So I highly, highly, highly recommend um, watching. Okay, sorry, we're back. Highly, highly, highly recommend. It's on Netflix and it's called Strip Down, Rise Up. And yeah, it's all about healing. And today, so did we just put it in a week ago? A week or 2 weeks ago. Anyway, I haven't been like taking any like online classes or anything yet. I'm just really working on my upper body strength. So I'm working out my arms a bunch. Um, and what I can do so far is support my what am I, roughly 170 pounds at this point. I'm 5'10", 170 pounds. I'm not a tiny little thing. And to be able to like actually, depending on how my hands are gripping to the pole, I can like hold my body weight up. And what's happening is like today, I was checking it out. I was on the pole. They always say stay off the pole, keep your ladies off the pole, but this lady's getting on the pole. So but my thigh muscles are getting really strong and my core strength, man, I've needed this so much. There's just all kinds of gifts around this. So it might not be your thing to, you might not find empowerment in shaving your head or getting on a stripper pole, but I highly recommend both. Yeah. But seriously, rise up, strip down, rise up. Really great documentary. Um, okay. I'm hoping Coop got the message. Ugh. Anyway, pull good. And can kind of barely see it like right here. I got out of the shower today and I mostly only wash my face with water or olive oil. Today was just water, so I just kind of rubbed water on my face. And I came out with this like bright red dot right here. And I'm like, oh great. I'm going to be canceled for accidental cultural appropriation. So, in case you see it, um, sorry. Oh, that's kind of funny on two levels, right? Sorry, outfit, sorry. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it was not my intention. Um, yeah. So what else do I have to say? So Coop, where are you? Okay. Well, I do have a show that I've kind of fallen in love with, and I, I wouldn't necessarily usually watch a show like this, but it's so good. Like it it ends up being what the show is meant for. But it's called Too Hot to Handle, once again on Netflix, and it's well, the people that come onto it, all the super pretty, young, super horny people come to this like Love Island, not a Love Island, I think that's a real show. It's like Pleasure Island, and like they're all just like they're just planning on orgies and fucking everybody, and yeah, and they it doesn't take too long after they get there, and they're all flirting, and the women throughout the entire thing wear these skimpiest outfits, and oh my gosh, I wonder if my butt was ever like that when I was in my 20s. Um, yeah, I think it was pretty good. I don't think it was that good. But anyway, who cares? Not that well past that time. Yeah, but so they get to the island and they're all flirting and yeah, maybe even some of them go for it. But then within the first, I don't know, first day, um, they come to find out, come to find out, or don't come to find out that there is no sex allowed. There's no kissing. There's they can cuddle. Hmm, and, I think they could kiss a cheek or something, but, and they can get away with certain things, but really no fucking, no kissing, certainly and no self-gratification, which sounds like a prison sentence, and so these poor horny idiots, um well, I shouldn't call them that, but anyway, these people came to came to think that they were gonna party and, have a good time, and, turns out, um yeah, and the host or the person that they all have to, like, work around is this, looks like an air freshener that lights up. I think her name is her uh, I should know by now. Who cares? I kind of halfway watch this because it's just very pleasant in my world. Oh, we'll get back to Too Hot to Handle in moments, but first, it is 11:11, at least in Vista, California. So whatever time it is wherever you are, if it's 1:11 where you are, well, you get bonus points because that's my favorite, favorite, favorite number, magic number. So I'm gonna put on a pleasant picture I created and make a wish if you choose. Here we go. Okay, wish has been made. So, yeah, so Too Hot to Handle. So there's this Alana. I think maybe her name is Alana. So it's just a voice you hear, a pleasant, I think, British voice. And she is the boss, and she broke the news to the gang. Um, they can't do any of these things, and She's always watching. Um, yeah, I'm pretty TMI, but I'm pretty convinced that I could take care of business myself without making any fuss, or everyone's sharing a bed. Like all of them, their bedroom is they have one bedroom in this beautiful island villa. Um, they have a pool and stuff, and yeah, and stuff. And they can drink as much as they want, I'm sure, which really helps with the horniness. Yeah. But anyway, I'm pretty sure I could take care of my own business. Yeah, my blue ovaries, if you will, without anybody knowing. But the guys, not so much. I was kind of bragging about that to Dave the other day, and he's like, "Yeah, it's harder for dudes, and they leave a mess." Wow, so much lofty talk here today. Yeah, I wonder. Well, I wonder if Coop's going to be on. Well, I'll tell you about Coop and I are up to. If he doesn't show up, he's trying though. Anyway, but Too Hot to Handle. What I love about it isn't the pretty bodies. I mean, that's really not even that entertaining to me. It's fascinating to me, like, that people send pictures of their junk just regularly, like, maybe before they even know each other. I guess that makes me old. I'm not a prude, but gross. And that shit can get leaked. So no thank you. Um, yeah, but what I love about it is these people have been selected. Lana, whatever her name is, Alana explains to them that these are people who don't tend to have um good relation I can't think of the right word. Good relationships, dating relationships. They pretty much just treat people as sex objects, and they don't know how to really, really connect with another person in a healthy way. And so they're gonna learn how to. And they do. Well, a bunch of them do. I mean, they're all different, but couples happen and they get real serious. And then if Alana determines that they have developed real feelings. They get these little watches, and then sometimes their watches will go bing, and then they have like sanctioned, is that the right word? Allowed kissing time or whatever. I don't know if they can do whatever they want in that time, but people just make out for a second and express their genuine feelings. Anyway, I'm really going off on this. Haha. Pun intended. I'm really going off on this for I don't know why, but it's just my current favorite. So I've watched seasons 1 and I just watched season 3. Turns out I missed season 2, so I'm catching up on, the extreme horniness of these people. Oh, yeah, and, oh, the most important part, and then I swear I'll get off this subject. Um, oh, okay, I've got a theme song for somebody, but I have to finish my thought because this is so important. So, there is prize money involved. Um, yeah, there was more in season 3. They doubled it for season 3, but anyway, it's like, I'll just say it, who cares? Nobody's gonna watch this. But it's like $100,000, for the first 2 seasons, but the 3rd season went up to $200,000. So basically, so it starts at, say, $100,000, and every time somebody breaks the rules and they all get caught, by that's right, the air freshener, light up air freshener named Alana or something like that. Um, and so kisses are usually $3,000. I think some people actually had sex, and that was a lot. They got really penalized. Um, yeah, 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 okay. Anyway, so their money goes down, 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 and they're put in situations where they get really horny, but at the same time, they're going through it's a retreat, so they get these different teachers that come in and actually teach them stuff, and it really is cool. Like, these people actually change, and I just really got it as an empath. Yeah. Well, and I think it might be the poll too, but let's just say okay, I'm not even going to go there. Yeah. But yeah, okay. I'm not going to go there as promised. Okay, so we have another theme song to do here. Da, 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 welcome to Okay, where's your theme song? I did resend the link. Oh, Coop, what is happening here? Yeah, the way I usually send the link to StreamYard for Coop, it would not accept it this time. So, yeah, what's happening? Okay, so Laura's here. So here's your theme song.
La 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 Laura, la 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 Laura, I'm so glad you're here. Welcome.
Welcome. That's one of my favorite dismounts. If it's not clear. Yeah, Lee, you want to tune in next week because you don't want to miss it. In fact, I'm going to write myself a note so I actually remember to make your amazing theme song. And if you don't show up, maybe I'll just send it to you or something. Okay. Yeah, because you might be watching this and going, why am I watching this? Yeah, so okay, the continuing saga. Uh, One moment. Yeah, it's just not going through for some reason. Yeah, so let me try again. So copy messenger page is not eligible. Okay, yeah, it's not working. Sorry, Coop. What a bummer. All right. So, and once again, another rave review of theme songs. Yeah. Oh, Laura, I had a question for you. I'm going to text you later. You know what I want to know about, I'm sure. Anyway, okay. So, well, I guess maybe Coop's not going to be on today. What a bummer. And I wish I had done a better job of making sure he got the link before. But Coop and I did have a meeting yesterday. Um, yeah, it's Coop saying he's not getting it. What a bummer. Okay, so blah blah blah. We had a meeting yesterday, a Zoom meeting, and we actually officially started working on an app together. Um, he's a coder, like he does all that kind of stuff, and me, I'm like, "Ugh," about anything to do with like yeah. Anyway, it's amazing I can set up this show. Yeah, and it goes to 3 different places. Ooh. Yeah. So, yeah, basically we've officially started working on the app and I'm thinking of it yeah, just at this moment I'm thinking that it's kind of a starter helper for people wanting to do energy work Or, if you already do energy work, we all do different things. So, it's my take on what I found most helpful. Okay, so first of all, Coop just showed up. So one moment, Coop. And Mimi says that's so awesome. Yeah, we've been talking about this forever, and Coop has taken the initiative. Like, okay, are you free to talk? Like, let's do this. Which I'm just so honored. I just that he wants to put his energy into that. So it just makes me so happy. Um, P.S. Technology is wonk for the next foreseeable future. Oh no, is it like I should know this, Mimi? That's why people like Mimi exist, for people like me who can't keep up with astrology. So thank you for that being your thing. Yeah, so technology wonky, that's shocking. Yeah, so okay. So without further ado, one moment, let me find it. I can do this. I can do this. Where is it? Favorites, favorites. Okay. Ooh, ooh, we're catching up with Coop. We're catching up with Coop. Yeah. Okay. Hey, Coop.
Hey.
You made it. So you got the email finally?
No,
Yeah.
actually, I went back to Facebook and there was a message from you some 6 days ago. It didn't show up originally. I don't know why,
Oh,
but no, I didn't
so I
get any
was
email.
successful. Okay, that's why I didn't try to resend it because it actually did send. Yeah, that's what happens. I forget how I did it because I actually set it up like I think right after the last show.
Yeah, there
Like
you go. Okay, that
like
makes
an
sense. Right.
efficient person. Ooh, what's happening? So before we get back to our app, Mimi says Mercury retro incoming, but also some major stuff going on in the sign of Gemini. And I'll just say Uranus. Mimi says it different. So Uranus is retro all of this week. Wonk, LO. Well, thank you, Mimi. Oh, and just while we're here, let's so if you're interested in getting a kick-ass, like Dave just had another awesome session with Mimi, a reading, an astrological etc reading, because she brings more to it than just astrology, not that that's not enough. But her website is Gaia Blooming at .com. And she always says the best way or quickest way to get a hold of her is Mimi Clark at gmail.com. So worth it.
Agreed.
Yeah. So hi Coop.
Hi.
Whew. So you made it. So we had our first meeting yesterday.
Yeah, yeah. No, I'm like I said, I'm honored that you're honored. I mean, it just seems like a natural thing for me to do. I
Yeah, I'm
don't know.
excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. So did I give you anything to chew on or to get you started? Like,
Well,
did you get enough?
you sent me your negative emotions chart. Um,
Oh
But
yeah.
I'm going to take some notes today when we do the healing, as opposed
Oh,
to
okay.
focus on. We're going to document your first steps and that kind of thing. And
Okay.
now I've been kind of thinking about how we're going to, like, we get off on sidetracks and how to keep track of where we're on the main track, that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully it'll cut down on people getting lost in their checking if they're themselves. They finally get things. What were we doing before that sidetrack, that kind of thing. So yeah, hopefully it'll help people get started. I think that's the whole idea. So yeah, no, I'm pretty
Yeah.
excited.
I kind of think of it as maybe kind of training wheels for doing energy work, at least my version. I mean, and I highly encourage for people to follow where they're led. And if you learn something you love, that's wonderful. And not everybody wants to expand on what they do. But for me, I learn anything from somebody else. And it really doesn't take long. I'm not even trying. Like, it doesn't take long for me to start just like, "Ooh, well, what if we look at it this way? Or what if we add this into it?" Or whatever. And yeah, you mentioned the emotion chart. And just in the last, gosh, well, since the last show. Oh yeah, Coop, we were talking after the last show. And I don't remember what you said or even what your intention was, but it really, I wouldn't say got under my skin, but it really opened something up for me. Got under my skin in the best way. It's not the right term. But
So as far as like leveraging from emotion code and that sort of thing,
well, I've like for gosh, going on, what, 16 years now, like I've been referring everybody to the emotion code and giving basically, I realize now all of my power away to like, yeah, the emotion code is an amazing book. I highly recommend people reading it, but I'm I talked to my writing coach and I'm like, I feel like I can't talk about releasing trapped emotions in my book because it's not my book. And I realized like I've changed it so much. Like I learned from him from a book 15 years ago and I've completely made it my own thing. And so I created a brand new chart. I talked to my writing coach and she was like, "Yay, finally." In the sweetest possible way. And yeah, I'm going to
Well, like
teach
you
in
said,
my
I
book
mean,
how to do it.
you don't need to like go back and acknowledge every college professor that you had for every little
Yeah,
thing. I mean, at some point you
exactly.
have to just kind of, because it all becomes part of your tool bag, and you're sharing your thing with everybody. So yeah, I
Yeah.
understand where you're coming from, but I think that's a good breakthrough you've had. So it should,
And it's like if anybody who reads my book or uses our app, if they learn how to release uh, negative emotional energy from me, man, make it your own. Seriously. Like it's always changing for me. So however I teach it now, it's going to be different later, like whatever, it's always expanding. And I would hate for anybody's expansion to feel stymied like I kind of was.
yeah.
So I had this, so whatever you said, Coop, I appreciate it. And it like just led to a thing. Um, yeah. So yay. So I quickly like created my own emotion chart. I kept, of course, I kept some of Bradley's emotions because, well, they
Yeah.
don't belong to him. Like anger, sorry, doesn't belong to one person, nor would you want it to.
Right.
Yeah, so I quickly came up with a whole bunch of different words and asked if this is cool. Yeah, all right. And created a chart. And then I discovered, oh my God, I think Dave somehow said something and I'm like, what? And I'm creating charts that are how they're colorful and very appealing to use. Um, yeah, so I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll see what happens with our app, and it makes me really happy that you are willing to put your magic into it, Coop.
That gives me makes me feel good to have something to do. Actually, I mean, I'm kind of, yeah, sort of aimlessly looking for. Yeah, this is something I can sink my teeth into. It'll be good
Well,
for
but
me to just.
you've been really open about like you're working through some healing that you need to do, and if this is something that rings your bell or like resonates with like you and your healing and the energy, if you're
It,
putting your energy into healing and if this is part of it or is this a fun little side
it
project
is
or whatever, I'm thrilled.
both actually. Yeah, because I mean, I guess I've had 6 appointments with my therapist now, and I'm making progress. But yeah, I'm kind of feeling like I've been looking for something to sink my teeth into. Need
Sink
having
away your
having a project will be. I mean, it'll be that much less time I'm sitting around thinking about stuff, and actually just being engaged in the field of space and time. Uh, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be um, something I've been missing for a while. I really haven't had something like that, something to get excited about, and something to do
Yeah.
daily for a while. So yeah, I think
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
it's gonna be fun and helpful to me. So yeah,
Yeah. And I just think of your beautiful daughter and it's like, "Ooh, maybe she'll use it someday."
yeah,
Uh,
maybe because I know that well, she didn't take her pendulum with her last year to school. It was at home, and I kept asking her about it, and I think so this time she took it back to school with her. So
oh, good for her. Yeah. Man, I don't it just yeah. If I had been like into this kind of stuff when I was her age, well, I took the path I needed to take, but it thrills me whenever I hear about somebody younger, like starting to look at this stuff. Um, yeah, amongst everything else that happens when you're in college. Okay, well, we have one moment. We have a theme song because that's right. That's right. Art and Erica, they are driving, but they are here. So yay, Artica. So here's your theme song.
hey, Becky.
Art and Erica, Erica and Art.
Thank you for joining us, doing your part. Yeah.
All right.
That's so funny.
Oh, Karen says she's at the ER with Maxine again. I don't know who Maxine is. Who's Maxine? I'm sorry you're at the ER with anybody
Yeah,
named Maxine. I
yeah,
don't know
exactly.
if is that a pet or a friend or a relative or, well, sending everyone, if you're willing, it's like send lots of love to Karen and Maxine. Yeah, this is sending love. Yeah. So anything else happening in your world, Coop?
Um, I was gonna say, well, yes, but no. I mean, nothing really major. I don't know. I taking out the trash, doing laundry. Just generally living life type of stuff, which um, for a while was really beyond me. So I mean, it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but yeah, I'm. Yeah,
Well,
I, I
I know specifically at least a few people, well, me included, a few people watching right now or maybe in the future who can completely identify with, I don't even feel like I can go to my computer and pay that bill.
yeah.
Or laundry, which is so easy, really. It's just busy work. But sometimes even the slightest little things, if I'm not in that space, it's just not
I,
happening.
I couldn't get the mail for like a week sometimes, because I knew it'd just be bills I couldn't pay and that kind of. So I don't know, but yeah, no, I got the mail pretty regularly now and showering and all the regular things that people do. So no, I mean, it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but from where I was, it.
Oh my gosh, it's huge.
Yeah, yeah.
It's huge. It's huge and good for you. And I so appreciate your I've always appreciated this about you, Coop, that you're so open. You're an unusually open male and you're going to be an amazing partner for somebody when you're ready, just saying.
You were talking about how I was like sure that I didn't trust myself. I was never going to be with anybody, but yeah, no, now they're not all depressed and everything. I think I love being in love. I'm a lover for sure. So yeah, I'm gonna set some stuff
Yeah,
together on my own end here, but 6 months or so, maybe I'm gonna. There's all kinds of dating services, and there's no reason to not.
there really isn't.
Yeah,
There really isn't.
yeah.
Um,
Um,
oh, and this just in, Karen is at the ER with an elderly lady that she takes care of. So,
oh,
and thank you, everyone, she said. So,
one thing I have had a strange experience. So on Friday night, I started getting all this spam email.
oh yeah.
Literally like thousands of like um, thank you for signing up for our newsletter. Press a button to confirm your address, or some of them were already, there were requests for documents and business inquiries and Billie Eilish fan club. And I mean, literally,
Get
it's
in there.
been going on for about 3 days now. I was getting about 1,000 emails an hour. And so I looked it up, and they said that's usually a precursor to some sort of fraudulent attempt on your accounts, your PayPal or Amazon or bank account. And so I went and I looked at a bank account, and there were fraudulent charges there. So they send all the emails out to flood your inbox, so you won't be able to see the legitimate emails from your bank or from the retailers, telling you
Wow.
about the. So yeah, like I said, just tell everybody, if you start getting all these spam emails flooding you, check your accounts. It's usually part of a two-pronged attack. So yeah, so I got my
That's scary.
the money's still in my account. It's pending. I can't spend it, but it hasn't gone out yet, actually. So
Yeah,
yeah,
so Best Buy, right? Like,
Best Buy, yeah, bestbuy.com. So,
wow.
I told my bank, this is not me. Stop the charge. They said, we really can't stop the charge. And well, that's bullshit. So I called Best Buy, and they said, we can't stop the charge either. So I don't know. That seems bunk.
Have you gone into the bank?
Uh-huh. They did. And
You
actually,
can't even like we put a stop payment on something once and we had to pay for it like 10, $20 or something.
was it a check though?
No, we were just getting random like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I went into the bank. They canceled my debit card and they gave me a new one. So there's that. But no, they still like $600 or something is still sitting there pending to go out. I can't spend my money.
Money.
Yeah. So
Wow.
anyway, just a word from the wise. If you get a bunch of emails, start coming, checking your accounts. Make sure you're not getting scammed somewhere.
Yeah, especially anytime. Well, it's happened to us a couple times in the last couple of years, and it's usually if we've traveled up to Sacramento and somewhere along the way, I guess somehow our information gets.
Yeah, I went to a strange gas station last week I'd never been to before, and then all of a sudden, boom. So
Wow.
put those
Yeah.
cards, they call them. They put them over the pump's skimmer, so they get the information at the same time the pump does. So
You know, people, if they could just use their evil genius for something
right,
good. Like,
no,
I
right?
remember when I worked for the welfare department a million years ago, and of course, there'd be the people that would get caught scamming. Not everybody, of course. Um, right? Um, but wow, what was I gonna say? You know what? I'm gonna start checking in because who
Yeah,
cares? Whatever I
yeah,
was gonna say. Oh, I would just think like, oh man, rather than getting this piddly amount of welfare money, like use your evil genius for something
a
that
career.
benefits humanity and makes you more money than some wussy little like monthly check from the welfare. But anyway, whatever. And then there'd be the occasional person that showed up in a fancy car.
Uh,
Anyway, I think most people were just struggling and caught in a system. Yeah, so enough on that. Um, yeah. Okay, so I kind of can't. Oh, Nora. Oh, Nora's here. Okay. Hi, Nora. I made you a theme song. That's right. So, give me a moment. And this is actually, well, you'll see what it is, Nora. Here we go.
Nora, Liz, and Gary, you guys are the cherry on a Sunday. Welcome.
So that was for Nora, Liz, and Gary. Yeah, so welcome.
on the Sunday, nice. That's good.
They're amazing. Yeah. Yeah. I pretty much try once and go with it with about 2 seconds of thought, like, oh, I'll make one for this person. Blah, 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 the end. Okay. Oh, did I just make it not special? I hope not. Um, yeah. Well, Nora gave a 3 smiley face review. So thanks, Nora.
Yeah.
And shout out to Gary and Liz. I hope everyone's well and the babies and all that. Yeah. So, let's go ahead and well, did you have anything else to say before? Well, not that you can't. We often take little side trips. Um, yeah, I don't know if you caught it, Coop, but I was talking about how you couldn't get
Oh,
on the thing. And I first called you Ed McMahon. I'm like, no. Like, I don't know. Did I say that today? Did I? Wow. Because I made a little video right before the
yeah.
show.
I saw that you called me. Yeah, you said Andy Richter. You
For
said
Andy
Andy Richter.
Richter. Because of course, New Adventures of Old Christine, he played Sad Dad, and that just makes me really happy. And he has a nice podcast. Um, Three
Let's check
Questions
him out.
with Andy Richter. Yeah, but Sad Dad. Anyway, and he's just so Andy Richter. He's just great. Anyway, okay. So are we ready for our healing? Yepers. Okay, so let's start with grounding. Lately, I've been grounding into my second chakra. You pick a chakra, any chakra. I usually do my heart, but lately I've been doing my second chakra because that's um, orange for one thing, and orange is my favorite color. And you know who did not ruin the color orange for me, and neither did his hair. Yeah. Um, yeah, and I'm like, as I'm on the pole and really working my core and my thighs, and yeah, it's all linked to creativity and sexuality, and we'll see what happens. Yeah, I really held myself like I could like release one hand, and I'm holding on with just my thighs, my hands like,
Oh,
ooh, progress.
pretty impressive.
Yeah, just every so often I go upstairs and like, oh, let's get on the pole. Oh, but today I'm going to for the first time. Oh, shit. I'm gonna try my dry hands. That helps It was
Oh,
highly recommended by a YouTube person who has a pole in her house, and she can do all the things, and she really laid out what you should have in your possession if you're gonna start working a pole. Yeah.
okay.
So, and this pole came highly recommended by her. If anybody's interested, I'd be happy to tell you the name of our pole. Well, I'd have to look it up, but anyway, Amazon. Thanks, Amazon. Yeah, you can buy stripper shoes on Amazon. You can buy a pole. You can buy hand grip stuff. I bought the knee protectors. Haven't tried those yet. And I think that's more if you're doing more floor work. And I won't be doing any floor work because there's a carpet in our bedroom. Um, and yeah, it really isn't about sex, at least yet. Um, there, I said it. And once again, Dave might think otherwise. Um, I can't speak for him. He's at work earning mama some money right now. Okay, so that being said, pick a chakra, any chakra. Um, yeah, so I'm starting from my second chakra. So there's root, and then the next one up is second. So a little bit under belly button, midline, the body. But pick a chakra, and if you wish, if you can, close your eyes and just relax for a moment. And picture that chakra color, in my case, orange. Second chakra. I'm seeing it expand, expand, expand out into the universe and down into beautiful Gaia. Just sharing a little energy with Gaia, bringing up some of her beautiful energy up into my energy field. And then let's open our crown chakras and let in some beautiful cosmic energy in to meet up with your Gaia and chakra energy. Okay, so that being said, so are we ready? We are. In case anybody wants to watch this. Okay. So we're ready. We are. Okay. Are we gonna invite some dead people to be released? Yes. Okay. If there are any dead stuck souls that just need an exit strategy to the light, this is your chance. And this is any work we're doing today energetically that's good for now, anybody watching or anybody watching in the future. So, because magic is cool like that. All right. So, do we have dead people that are ready to move on to the light? Okay. Is Jesus our best escort? Jesus, are you ready? Jesus, my number one dead person go-to guy. So, here we go. Say goodbye to your little friends. All right. So, did we successfully release the dead people to the light that were ready? Yep. Cool. Yeah. Having a dead person or stuck soul attached to you, especially if you're sensitive, man, you can really not feel like yourself. And that's one of those things, Coop, if you're taking notes, that like I started writing down some questions that I'll share with you, Coop. One of which is like, so say you have the app and you're just feeling out of sorts. And you can go to the app and one of the things is feeling like I'm not feeling like myself. And one of the first things I would check for with that is okay, first of all, touch your self point. I'm not sure if I'm going to include that or not, but that's what I learned a long time ago. So I just went with it. Um, Magic person's choice. But I think the self point, I'll just work it out right now. I was having a conversation with you in my head, Coop, about our app, and I was thinking about the self point. Do I share that or not? But I think I am going to share it because it's not just, I think it just adds one more, if nothing else, one more like, okay, I am in magic mode now. I am checking in now. I'm not just casually picking up my pendulum, like,
Right.
no, I'm in magic mode now. So it's kind of a little, maybe if nothing else, just kind of a ritual to get into that space. Um, yeah, so I would suggest, so I'm not feeling like myself. So touch your self point, get out your pendulum and ask, say, my name is whatever your name is. If it's a yes, okay. Then we move on to the next thing. If it's a no, like, okay, I'm testing, well, that's its own rabbit hole, which we can go.
Exactly. Then we'll go through that
But if it
process.
is, but if it is, if you are testing as yourself, then the next question would be, okay, my soul, or the next statement, my soul is the only soul that inhabits my body. And if
Okay.
it's a no, then you check for dead people. Okay, is there one or more dead people with me? Yes. Okay, then you get, how many and if they're ready, and yeah. So it's a whole thing. But really, more importantly, is Mary's here. So I'm glad you're here, Mary. And once again, Mary, I'm so sorry that we didn't get to see you and Roy. Yeah, I get really we do so little when we're there. And I had spent several hours with a relative who I very much enjoy, but being around people is even if they're my favorite people on the planet, it's yeah, I get drained.
There's a cost to it.
And
Yeah.
and we anyway, so please, 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 and please tell Roy, like, it was nothing personal. Of course, I wanted to see you guys. Yeah, and Coop couldn't do it that day. And oh, and another thing, and after it gets dark, I turn into don't want to blame this on old people, but I just like it might as well be midnight when it gets dark. That is not how I used to be as a youngin. But yeah, and Mary says, "It's okay." I know, sad face. I really wanted to see you guys, but yeah. But more importantly, what's that? We have another theme song? Okay, one moment. Where are you? Where are you? There you are.
Mary dear, I'm glad you're here. Hope your day is awesome. Howdy.
Okay, well, that's your theme song, Mary, like it or not. So anywho, yeah, so did that give you a little bit of something, Coop?
Yes.
So like,
I
yeah.
made notes. Yeah.
All right. Okay. So, wow, I'm really losing my stuff. So, did we release dead people, or did we already do it?
I don't think we've gotten that part yet.
Okay, I don't think so either. It's like
Checking to see if there were any.
all right. So, there are dead people. Okay, and Jesus is our escort. Okay, Jesus, are you ready? You are. Okay. So, even if we've already done this, well, then we're doing another sweep. Who cares? Who cares? The universe is very forgiving. Thank God. All right. Okay, so have we successfully released the dead people that were ready? Yep. Okay, cool. So let's just see. So is there something else to do for the group today? Yes. Okay. This is on my master menu. Yes. This is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. It's in row 2. Oh, trapped emotions. Or stuck emotions, or whatever I'm calling them. We get to use my chart. Yay! Oh my God, I can't even tell you how liberating it's been to like, oh, yeah, I can just teach this myself in my own way.
Yeah.
And giving away my power. Okay, so this is what it looks. This is just the working, but
Yeah.
but it's I just started playing with it. So yeah, but putting color into it, oh my gosh, just lovely. And I'm learning how to make these on Canva, and then they're going to be part of my book, but they're also going to be part of a downloadable.
Yeah.
Where's the emphasis on that syllable? The downloadable workbook to go along with my book.
Cool.
Yeah, it's coming, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting really excited about it. Things have been flowing, and things have been really extra flowing since my ketamine treatments. Just saying.
Surprise.
And I have a few different friends who are about to try it, and I'm really excited. Yeah, so okay, because it is very much an individual journey. Yeah. Okay, so for the group, there is some trapped negative emotional energy to address. Yeah. Okay, this is in column A. No. in column B? Nope. In column C? Yeah. Okay. So this is in an odd numbered row? Yes. An even numbered row? No. Okay, this is in row 1, 3, 3. Oh, I get trapped energy of loneliness. Okay, that's not on Bradley's net. That's not on the emotion code chart. Okay, so there's stuck energy of loneliness to be cleared for the group. Yeah, and man, especially since the pandemic. Well, I don't need to tell you, we were all there. Um, yeah, I think that's been its own pandemic of people feeling disconnected and lonely. And yeah, I'm not sure how I'd be doing if I didn't have a partner and a partner who goes to work and has gone to work the entire pandemic 3 days a week, which woohoo! I mean that's a woohoo for a lot of reasons, like money and surviving, but then I get my alone time, which is
Yeah.
crucial to me. Like when it gets to the point where Dave only does telemedicine, we're gonna have to figure some shit out. Like yeah, especially for him, I think, because yeah, my office has a door, his doesn't. He's right by the kitchen, so um, yeah, but he doesn't need the alone time like I do. So whatever, who cares? We'll cross that bridge when we cross
Figure
it.
it out.
Yeah. So, okay. So we have trapped energy of loneliness. Okay. Is this in a particular place? Yes. Is this throughout our entire energy field? No. Okay. This is in an organ? No. A system? A system. Okay. So a body system. This is in our nervous systems? Yeah. Okay. So your nervous system goes pretty much, everywhere in your body. Yeah. So, any other places to point out where it's being held? Nope. So, is this anything else we need to know about the stuck energy of loneliness? No. It's safe and appropriate to clear it for the group now. Yes. Okay. Are we going to replace that energy of loneliness with something specific? Yes. Okay. So, another chart that Dave and I created, like probably almost immediately after I learned the emotion code. Um, we've always called it I guess since 2008. Okay, we created this in 2008. I read the emotion code in 2007, but I don't know why I'm feeling the need to show this, but we called it our emotion chelation chart, but it's basically a chart of positive emotions, and that will be easy to share in my book for anybody who wants it. So, and probably part of the workbook. That's right. Yeah, Dave told me, no, you're not sharing your charts. You're sharing a workbook. And he's like, all this branding stuff. Like, okay, I'm supposed to like have the colors of my website. And he's like, okay. Which is, that's right, a lot of orange. Okay, so that being said, so we're going to replace this trapped energy of loneliness throughout our nervous systems with an emotion in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row? No. In an even numbered row? Yes. Okay, in row 2? Nope. In row 4? Row 4. So this is energy of love. Oh, okay. So it's safe and appropriate for the group to clear this loneliness. And once again, this is for anybody watching currently or in the future. So here we go. So we're going to send all of that energy, that vibration, that frequency of loneliness that we're holding trapped in our nervous systems. We're sending that all to the light. Smell you later. Hey, where's Dr. Shannon? I always think of her when I say that. Okay. Anyway, what is she working or something, adjusting people, making the world a healthier place? Okay. Shout out to Shannon. Okay, so we're sending all of that loneliness energy to the light, and in its place, we're going to fill up our entire bodies, aka our nervous systems, with energy of lots and lots and lots of love. And how about lots of energy of freedom and connection and feeling that we're a part of, not apart, but a part of the world and humanity. We're really all connected. We really are all one. Go for ketamine session and see what you feel. Like, yeah, it's like, yeah, we're all one. Okay. I'm getting verklempt. So anyway, we'll just leave it at that. So do we successfully clear this energy of loneliness from our nervous systems? Yes. Okay. So is there another trapped emotion for us to look at for the group right now? Yes. This is in column A. No. In column P. Column P. Wow. Column B. Column C. Yes. Okay. So this is in an odd numbered row. Well, first of all, wow, I do this all the time. Why am I getting all weird? Okay, so this is in column A. Yes. In an odd numbered row. No. In row 2, 4, 6, 6. This is energy of betrayal. Oh, I need a theme song to go dun dun dun. Anyway, dun, dun. I'm making myself a note that will remind me to make some ominous music. See, that's what I think I need is an app that just has like, the perfect mood music needed for a situation. Like say you're having a serious conversation with a friend and as they start telling you about their breakup, then you start playing the appropriate like music. Or maybe
Right.
because you didn't support that relationship in the first place and you're an asshole and you can't just listen to your friend. Okay. That would be like me. Yeah. So, that being said, betrayal. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So this energy of betrayal is held by the group. Yep. Okay. Watching now and in the future. Yep. We're holding this throughout our nervous systems. Yes. Anywhere else for us to mention? Nope. This energy of betrayal is ready and willing to be released. Yep. Okay. We're going to replace this betrayal with anything specific. Yep. Okay. So this is on my positive chart. Yes, this is in column A in an odd numbered row. No, in an even numbered row. Yes, in row 2. Yes. Okay, this is energy of confidence. No, energy of happiness. No, energy of calmness. No, energy of passion. Ooh, replacing betrayal with passion. Yeah, maybe we'll do a little alchemy and alchemize that betrayal energy into passion. Okay, so there's fire. Like in my mind, when I say that passion, there's flames. Man, working out. This is how I am, even by myself. Like I entertain myself. Whether you're entertained or not, that's beside the point. But I entertain myself. Yeah. So, but let's get serious. So we're gonna
Okay.
this betrayal with passion throughout our nervous systems. Oh, hi Liz. Liz is with Nora now. So where are you guys hiding Gary? Yeah, okay. So yeah. So are we ready to release this energy of betrayal and replace it with passion? We are. Okay. So so if you're playing, we're sending all of that energy, that vibration, that frequency of betrayal energy that we're holding, and we're going to send all of that that's being held in our nervous systems. We're sending that all to the light. Bye. And we're going to replace it with energy of, that's right, passion. Lots and lots of passion. And it must be said like that. We're also going to fill up that space with energy of freedom, an energy of, how about the magic of reframing betrayal energy as passion energy? I like that. Okay. So, how about a dollop of love? Okay. So, have we successfully cleared this energy of betrayal with passion? Yes. Okay. All right. Is there anything else to do for the group right now? Nope. Okay. We're going to leave it at that. Okay. Ooh, under time and everything as it turns 11:59. Anyway, well, let's leave it at that. I've heard my voice enough for the moment, and I have a session to do soon. So,
Awesome.
anyway, thank you for showing up. Oh, and just this, what's that? This just in. Gary's body is at work. Well, good. I hope he's making Mama some money.
But a
Um,
funny way to say it.
yeah.
Just
So
his body, not any more of him.
right, his body's there. Yeah, whatever he's doing, his
His
brain is
mind.
elsewhere. Yeah, but shout out to Gary and whatever's Gary is doing right now. Anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you for being here. I love you all. If I can be of any service to you, please send me a message. And one way to get a hold of me is through, that's right, energyhealingwithcolleen.com. If you'd like an energy session, or if you're even considering it, we could always have a little chat to see if it would be a good fit for you. And honestly, people send me messages all the time like, Colleen, could you check and see if I need a session? And sometimes I get a no on that. So I really, I go with what I get. Like, it's not like, oh, I could use the money, please. It's, oh, we're going to make this a yes. No, regardless of if I need the money or not, I'm painfully honest with people's money and time. So yeah. So if I can be of any assistance to you, please reach out. I'd really appreciate it. Or if anything you'd like me to cover on my show, or just to say hi, feel free. Anyway, oh, one more moment. Okay, Karen says thank you, and it's great to be back, and thank you, and the lovely Yvonne.
Oh
I'll see
yeah.
you, Yvonne, whenever our next writing group meeting is. We only have one this month. We'll see. I'll see you next month. Anyway, I love you. I love you, Coop, and yeah, I'll see you next week.
Okay,
Bye.
thanks for having me on. Bye, everybody.